I said I thought someone was being charged with scrape.
Like he
Remember, that's what I was very clear about that.
Yeah, he was
when y'all said that wasn't that thing, I changed my mind, my focus on it then.
Yeah.
Because if he's not being charged of scrape, what are we talking about? None of this other shit matters.
tell you what.
These are all arrangements. You're
Yes.
giving something in exchange for something else.
And that's
Do you
all-
like that crib? If not, get out. You don't have to do it.
But that's
But
where it
it's
gets
10
worse.
pulling up and they trying to what you trying to do?
That's what I was saying.
It's hold on.
Don't look at me and say
That's
that.
what he said.
Don't look at me and say that.
No. Come on, man. Come on. No. Yo, where my glasses at? Come on, we back. Yeah, we back.
Look at my-
We back.
It's 10 and they trying to.
They trying to dash.
Like, oh shit.
Because at the end of the day,
I would have never met you if you was moving like that. Fuck out of here,
at the
son.
end of the day, she
Stop
chose
that.
that. She chose that as her line of work because she
Yeah.
could have went and did anything else.
Yeah.
She exchanged her time and her dignity and her self-respect for
Correct.
money.
But
Yes.
Right. I agree with all of that. But all it takes is once for her to say, nah, I don't want to do
But
it.
she-
Hold
never said
on.
that.
But you
You're
still have to
adding
agree.
that.
It's still a fucking arrangement. And she
Yes.
says yes. He said, so do you want to live there? If you don't, go home.
because I pay.
I'm
Not
paying for
once
this.
did
I'm
she
doing
say
these
straight.
things. This is the agreement. These are trying to clip it. What you want to do?
Yeah.
They already there. They
And she
outside. What
said-
you doing?
And she said, and she said, bet I want these 3 and pulled up.
Yes.
Word.
Well, so
His issue is that he paid.
Step out.
That's the only
Brother,
thing
no
he gets
doubt.
charged with is paying.
it's
You know what I
probably.
mean?
Yes.
And if
Right.
they didn't cross state lines, son will be outside freaking off right now.
But Reg, I think you're confusing it. I don't think he's charged with. You're conflating trafficking and prostitution.
No,
Because
that's not what I'm
trafficking
saying.
is the crossing of state lines.
No, they said transportation of prostitutes.
That's
for
what he got
sex.
charged with, and that's
And-
what he was found guilty
Yeah,
of.
yeah, and that's what he was found guilty of. But they're saying specifically in the cases
he ain't do
of
that.
Cassie and what's that called again?
He ain't
He is ready to party.
Yeah, that's party time. Oh, it's party time.
He was like
Party.
activation.
They said,
Nigga,
muscle, they
When
said,
they
that,
party
said
in
not
the back.
guilty, my son was down there.
they said that was
They
muscle
play,
memory.
they play special delivery in the background. My son
Assume
got
the
that.
position.
Yo, Reg, what's crazy is you just did that to get the watermelon.
I didn't do that.
That's where you got that
I
from.
didn't do that.
That's what you got that
I
from.
didn't
You
do
came in here celebrating too
I
early, my
didn't do
nigga.
that.
Boy,
I
let's
didn't
go.
do
He said, take that, take
You
that.
freaky.
I didn't do that.
Yo, you dropped the watermelon and got down here and wowed the
I
fuck
didn't
out.
do that.
Your tail feather and all that. You
I
was
didn't
bugging
have
out.
That fella's crazy.
That's
I
what you
didn't do
did. Yo,
Get your
hold on.
freaking
We was
gun.
all here. We seen it.
that. Nah,
All right.
nah, that happened.
All right.
Hey, look at me.
Nah.
Look at me.
Yo, what the fuck is you talking about?
Look at me.
He said, I'm the.
Look at me.
Now. Woo!
Son, he's a piece of shit. We don't have to add other things.
Yeah, we agree
like
on that.
at base, like obviously this thing is a piece of shit. And I guarantee you now,
That's fair.
he's going to get interviews.
Don't add nothing else.
He's going to
already
get
bad.
interviews. He's going to get a book deal. He's going to be right back in the public eye because as
he's
soon as
gonna
he gets out,
capitalize.
He's
it is
never
going
left
to
the
be
public
he is
eye.
going to be the hottest interview out, and everybody's going to watch it.
They changed
Yes.
the beat up. He said, now you and me can drink some Hennessy.
I mean, he's wild
when I
if he
come
does.
home. Mad bitches wanting to fuck. Don't go.
What do you mean?
He needs to just shut up and
Yo, play that shit, Juwan.
You know,
Bro, what do you know about this
got
nigga?
the Biggie
You
duet.
think he's just going to go away?
no, I don't think he is. I'm saying that's what I would advise him.
Like
to
an
do.
honorable
just be
person.
quiet and go
My
away.
nigga, you
An
ain't see
honorable
the
man would do
fucking,
that.
it's a fucking parade out front of the joint.
Niggas was
Yeah,
spraying
Reg
each
is
other
out there
with
spraying
baby oil.
niggas with baby oil, celebrating.
That's where Amar got his fucking handcuff on his fucking leg at. That nigga broke out. Yo, niggas is nasty for real, but
Yeah.
it's what it is. Don't add to it. He already nasty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't put no extra shit on it, son. The niggas are, we seen him violating, physically beating and stomping out a joint and dragging her. What else you need?
And then
He's a
the-
bad nigga and all of that, but
The thing
he
that's
was
so
found innocent because the shit didn't stick, because those were bad charges. And we all agreed to that. And Amar somehow finagled us to think, oh, maybe there's room for this later on. And it wasn't, nigga.
Like I said, I honestly agree with you. I said they're trying to. I literally said they are trying to make something. They're trying to set a precedent.
You did say
So
that.
I
You
didn't
said
say they
that
were
they're
good
changing-
charges.
No, I know. You said
they're trying to figure it out.
changing the definition of the word.
And I think
But
that's
you-
something
No,
that they're going to
you
keep.
did. You
But you
did
think his
say,
finances
you did
played a
say
big
you
part
agree
in
with
it?
the charges.
Obviously,
Finances is all about
obviously
finance.
No, but you think like like just from a logic standpoint.
Yeah.
Like his finances played a big part.
It's all about finances.
Nah, it's not.
So
my
my
nigga.
thing is, again,
Yeah,
It's
'cause you
about.
can't-
It's not.
If you
the
can't get
charge.
that lawyer, you lose that case.
I don't think.
No. I don't believe
Nah,
that.
my nigga.
I don't
it's
believe
whether
that.
or not
Hold on,
you
hold on,
can
hold
get
on.
them
Hold
to
on.
believe he did the crime.
And
Boy, where you been?
Atlanta, Georgia. Darnell gave us a choice between mud baths and Atlanta. So we're coming to the land where players play. July 13th, we will be at aisle 5. Buy tickets now.
Don't forget your extra stash. You're going to burn through the first one as soon as we get there.
As soon as we land. Bring a stash.
What You Thought. Still not lit enough to be canceled tour. Sunday, July 13th, Atlanta, Georgia, at aisle 5. Tickets on sale now at whatyouthought.com.
prosecution, I mean, it's not like his lawyer was in there spanking shit. The prosecution failed to get us to believe that sticks with what you're charging them with. That is not a RICO.
No,
what you're saying,
prosecution
the facts you're presenting are not a RICO. You're just showing me that this nigga's nasty and he
Yes.
beats women, he's abusive, and he's not a good person.
So you think somebody going to win that case with a public defender?
Yes.
I got a
No,
better one. I
not
got a better one for
obviously.
you.
Yes.
No,
I
there's
got
a
a better
big
one for you.
spectrum.
Nah,
Because like,
nigga.
I'm not hiring a public defender.
Brad,
Obviously,
you get up
Diddy
there and
has
talk
whatever.
your shit, niggas, you talk people to death, they'll be like, you know what? Let him out.
Where?
Reg and him both
Reg-
going to jail.
They gonna lock Reg up for some
At the end of the day,
unrelated shit.
the whole thing you charge this nigga with, right, is you're trying to prove there's a criminal enterprise that is coming from this, and it's the opposite. He was using his legal money
To
to
fund
fund
this
all
shit.
the bullshit.
Pimp
So
fund
it's not
under
the other way around.
But that's
so
why I
that
said
is
it's all
not
about finances.
Right.
Yeah.
In
dog,
addition to
at the end of the day,
Yeah, but no, he's asking, does he beat the case without the finance?
Was that your question?
yes, and right. and
Yeah.
Obviously, he was
with,
funding it
with
because
a
of the bad
competent
boy
lawyer, you're going home.
conglomerate
Right,
and all of that. Nah.
They said if his name was John Smith, he'd get 3 years probation most.
No matter who it was.
So
For
him
this,
being
for
Diddy
what
actually
he's-
worked
for what he's
against him.
guilty of.
It wouldn't have been as big of
For
a
what
case
he's
if it wasn't
guilty of.
son.
Right.
But I don't know if he wins a RICO case
So-
without an
so-
ill lawyer.
and-
You don't
It
win
don't
that.
matter who it was
Nigga.
with that prosecution. Niggas is winning.
What
another
RICO
issue
have you
with-
heard of where everybody that was charged got immunity deals?
No, but
There's only
Reg-
one nigga.
No, but Reg, another
The
issue,
whole criminal enterprise is getting immunity deals. They're witnesses.
It's a weak case.
Reg, another issue with the RICO
Poor, my
is
nigga.
The RICO is we need niggas for it to be a RICO.
This is the
We
poor
gave
case.
everybody a deal.
So my
And they
Except
still,
for Diddy.
and
But
they
Reg,
still
here's the
told
issue
on
with
them,
RICO,
and it didn't hit.
Here's the issue with the RICO is that everyone involved in the crimes have to know that they're committing crimes. If he's just wilding and I think I'm just at work, that's not a RICO organization. It's not a crime.
It don't work that way.
That shit.
my
We
thing
just
is
does
saw
this.
it.
not
I don't know
work that
why
way.
we just
You don't have
saw
to
it.
know you're committing a crime to commit a crime.
No, but to run a criminal enterprise, there has to be employees of the criminal enterprise that are committing crime knowingly for the RICO Act. That's the point of why they attacked the mob, because the mob boss wasn't doing anything, but the
Spitting,
henchmen and everybody was doing it.
Yes.
So, and I agree.
But now, if these people are securing prostitutes, which are illegal, is that a crime?
Right, but who was securing prosecutes? The leading
Who was-
witness. So that's not part of the criminal.
Assistants are
wait,
securing
wait.
prostitutes. Everybody's securing a
But
prostitute.
you gotta
Them was
you
securing
gotta
the
understand though.
prostitutes.
A lot of
She
people
went
are
on.
walking into that situation.
Diddy never
'cause
secured the prostitute.
Hold on, Juwan.
A lot of people are walking into that situation, right? Thinking that this is like obviously you know it's frowned upon, right? But how many people are walking into this thinking that I am breaking X amount of laws? Now
Nobody.
you could be aware. You could be like, no, this is definitely legal, and I understand the statutes and all this other shit, right?
What about the
At
people
the
buying
same
drugs? They didn't think that was illegal?
You said what?
The people buying drugs from me.
Obviously, but there's so much drug use that's rampant. That wasn't even one of the charges.
I know, but I
Like
mean,
the shit that he
you don't have to
actually
know.
did. Dog, obviously,
No, I
but
mean,
how
Darnell
many
kinda spit
how
a
many
little.
niggas how many
I kinda
niggas
agree.
how many niggas literally walk outside and smoke weed before it's legal?
Did you hear
Like
that?
niggas know they're
Yeah,
breaking
but
the law.
dog,
This ain't that.
but providing the
not
provisions,
whack.
my nigga,
I
right?
was just about to say that.
You're providing the provisions.
Yeah.
It's not chips and drinks, nigga. You getting bitches. You
Well,
buying
I didn't,
prostitutes.
No, but
I
you
didn't
hear
say
what the-
I didn't say that. I'm just saying it's so
Yeah, so if you're
widespread
providing,
in the industry.
no, but if you're providing prostitutes, right, you
Yeah.
are very well aware that this is New York, nigga. This
Yeah.
ain't legal. It still ain't,
I completely
But
right?
understand that.
Well,
So niggas
but-
do that,
42nd,
huh?
42nd Street is legal.
Did y'all hear the juror note?
Nah.
One of the jurors, as soon as they went to deliberate, he wrote a note saying
I got bitches too.
he
Yeah.
said if you
Who ain't got no bitch?
he said if you have drugs and your friends ask you for drugs, is that distribution of drugs?
Yes, he asked the judge.
Yes.
The judge. Yep. He did ask the judge.
Well,
See,
My
it
thing
was-
is this.
but if
It was
you're
the line
not-
already.
if you're not
Exactly.
It was already a lineup.
If
It's
you're
over.
not distributing with the intent to sell, it's not really.
It's a gray area. And my thing
It's
is
not
the last-
gray. It's not gray at all.
Well, let me speak real quick. The last.
Did you intend to distribute? Yes or no? There's no, well, maybe.
I did.
So I'll respond
I came
though.
with my own shit, and my nigga asked me.
That's
and I
true.
gave him-
Possession with intent. The intent is what you have to prove.
Exactly.
Right. And so again,
I'm not trying to sell shit. He's Diddy. He doesn't
asked
need to
me-
make money selling drugs.
Remember, he wasn't
I'll
doing
respond in
any
a
of
second.
this.
Yeah. I'll respond in a second.
Yeah, so the last 3 high-profile RICO cases we've seen, the state lost all of them, and that's Diddy, that's Thug, right, and
Same
Trump,
lawyer.
same lawyer too, and that's Trump down in Atlanta as well. He had like 15 Codys around voter suppression or trying to get the vote changed in Georgia. And what I'm saying is they're finding it extremely difficult to use this very old charge that was used against the mafia on really rich men, because y'all are right. If Diddy throws a party and brings a metric ton of coke that he bought and says, oh, I'm just giving it to my friends, then it's hard to establish intent to sell. He's not selling it.
Word.
He's just saying, I'm here to have a great time.
Word.
Doug's
So-
case is very different than
Trying to
Diddy's,
party
though.
party.
It's a RICO, right?
Doug's case was one, it was a state RICO. It was a
It was.
state RICO. And in terms of what they were charging in the crimes,
Yes.
niggas were getting killed and niggas were dying, and there was like a lot of blurred lines there. So, and YSL
Was a
as a
gang.
label, there was a blurred line between is it a label or is it a gang? That's a very different than this nigga is being fucking nasty in a hotel room.
So listen to what I'm saying. They are using a RICO, and I said from the start, they're trying to set a precedent. They're using this RICO charge, which is ineffective in proving whatever it is that these criminal organizations
but
exist.
it's not even they.
It's one nigga.
The feds wouldn't touch Young Thug's case. That was a state RICO.
It was a
Diddy's is
state RICO.
federal. These
Yeah.
is federal RICO. It's not even the same organization that's trying to charge him.
But
Is a
they-
RICO act a RICO? Is it still racketeering? I'm just asking. Do those aura do that
Any-
words?
That aura.
Listen.
The aura.
Listen.
Yeah, is that
when
a
you
different
say
aura?
they, we're acting like the government is just charging everybody with every crime. It's two
I think
separate
you're not listening
organizations.
to me.
Yeah, nigga.
The
say
RICO.
government right. when
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Government.
Yeah, you heard
the,
Government.
the
Yeah, nigga.
They got Kool-Aid
the
this morning.
state, right? Charging him with the RICO.
Yes.
That was an appropriate charge. That made sense. That made sense, right?
Why did he beat it?
Dog, what do you mean? Mad people got time. It wasn't beat, and mad
They
people weren't
wanted
charged.
Thug, Red.
Hold
they
on.
Want, just like they,
They
wanted
went.
Diddy.
They went at Thug, right?
Yes.
They didn't have enough proof to charge Thug, but they charged mad other people.
Who are still
Not
in there doing
everybody,
time.
and they're still sitting right now.
Yeah, some of them are.
Right?
And
that
some
was
got
an
off.
actual RICO because people were dying. There were illegal things happening. It's not the same case.
Nah.
I think you're
Like I
not-
feel like I'm talking Chinese, dog.
You're not. I just think you're not hearing me because
missing
you.
the point.
Yeah, I just think you're talking
Nah,
a lot.
he's not missing the point though.
Nah,
my
he
nigga.
is.
how
Y'all
you
both,
missing the point?
nah,
You're
because
not
y'all both,
listening to
no,
me.
you're both saying the same thing.
Yeah,
You're saying,
exactly.
was the charge still a RICO?
That's what
correct.
I'm trying
And
to
he's
say.
saying, but the reasoning why Diddy got off is because the shit wasn't racketeering.
I agree with
So y'all
that.
both saying the same shit. So both
that's
of y'all, all right,
what
let's
I'm
move
like,
on.
but
But
We're
he's
not.
trying to
No,
expand
because
on that
his
thought.
point is,
He wants to
oh,
say
they're
more.
trying to redefine what a RICO is. In Young Thug's case, they weren't trying to redefine,
Redefine it. That's just
what
what
the
it was.
fuck it was.
That's what it was.
All right,
Yes.
go, Mar.
Nah, nigga, we heard it. We can move along. Fuck Diddy.
We can't move
Oh,
along because
yeah.
I'm actually. One thing I will say is
Please
I'm
finish
glad this is over.
Yeah.
Because this be on the topic list every fucking
Hey,
week.
we.
Yeah.
And I'm so tired of talking.
Yeah, my nigga.
No,
Don't never
finish the
get
RICO
fucked
thing.
up.
Finish the RICO thing, because
No.
now I need to hear what you.
He's
where
not,
you're going with
nigga. He's
Yeah.
dog. He's not wrong.
Yeah, I already said it.
But
You
you're
did
right.
not
It's just
listen.
what it is.
Yeah.
Dog, he's saying, is it not the same charge? We're both agreeing that it's not the same case, but they're trying to use it in the same way. Like he said when it was 8 weeks ago when he was saying when this first started, they're trying to redefine what the word means so they can apply it to this nigga. So it can help.
Yeah.
Because it's difficult to beat, right? But they put the nigga on TV and fucked up the whole case for Young Thug. Young Thug should have got some time probably, right? We all agree.
I mean-
Salute. Hope happily that he didn't.
He did some time.
Free son, you know what I'm saying? Good. His son's free.
Glad he
Good.
home, glad he
What I'm saying is, yes, that was an actual one, right? Because niggas is actually, if you check out what racketeering means, they're using the funds.
Organized crime. Yeah.
They're using the funds. In Diddy's case, he's using the funds to fund his fund. These niggas are making funds illegally for a gang. That's the RICO.
Yes.
Diddy shit ain't that. They're just trying to use, and so y'all both saying
just-
the same exact shit in different
I'm
ways.
not arguing.
You trying to get your
We're not
shots up.
saying the
You
same-
trying to get your shots up.
No, we're not
Yeah.
saying the same shit.
Y'all are,
I
my
disagree.
nigga.
All right, we can move on.
All right, so explain.
Thanks for watching. For more content, please check out these videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And all of the good stuff is actually on our Patreon. Go subscribe.
What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? What you thought?